Hey everybody, welcome back to, damn it, part 1 of Skies of Arcadia. There's the title. And this is actually one of my favorite RPGs. What do you think?
I like it.
I like it. It's okay.
I've only beat it a few hundred times, so I get sick of it, but I still love it.
I don't know how to. I think I've beaten this game. I think I've only beaten it like 3 times. I know I beat it at least twice. So we're just enabling. Did you enable Rumble? Yeah, that way I forget. So now that by the way, the opening pretty much spoiled all the characters for you. So
Don't know their names or anything.
well, they know who they all are.
You have Vice and Ica and Fina. Ica.
Well, but we're not gonna know any of the characters' names. Some of them I'm just gonna say old man or prince or asshole, whatever their trait is. So
Right now the controller is rumbling like crazy.
I know Vice, Aka, and Fina, and that's it. That's the only ones I know how to pronounce.
Turn the game down a little bit.
Well, there's one other, but I'm not gonna spoil it yet.
Now we have Fruity Prince, whose people make yaoi pitches about him.
You got this game when I went over to Austin's house and slept over there for a night.
I remember Dad helped me get out the dungeon place.
I just never you put me up like, oh yeah, you didn't tell me about this game. I went, oh yeah, we got that game. I was like, oh. So yeah, that's who they're trying to capture. And you can see our ship is really weird looking.
The Skies of Arcadia kind of has that arc orientation thing where it just slows down right after the first dungeon, but it picks back up pretty quickly, so.
So she's knocked out. You think she should be dead because they pretty much hit her directly.
Fina's a lot cuter in anime form. I'm just gonna say that. She is. I just watched Sky High, or read it.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot going on right now. Frido or whatever his name is, so like, oh, he got her. So.
There's a lot of trivia I'm going to tell you about this game.
And then they got hit, and he's just like, who would hit a ship, the Imperial Armada? And he goes, oh, someone hit her hull, and we don't know who it is. This ship's there. What?
Yeah, Vice's theme.
So and that's it.
Unlike Arc Orientation, I'm going to know what's going on and shit.
So yeah,
the story isn't really like amazing that you don't know what the fuck's going on.
So this world takes place in a badass version of the Jetsons, where everything's in the sky. There's sky pirates and there's airships. So.
And unlike Breaking Kaito, I forget. I'm not going to do that joke.
Unlike Breaking Kaito is actually explained. Oh no way.
It's not.
I was making that joke. But wait, he has a claw. He never uses that claw again. So, Vice. The guy you're talking about.
He's a claw in his sword.
Oh.
It's just there for convenience.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a claw.
You can't see it in game, but if you look at the game box, it's there.
So this is our main character, Vice.
We talked about him a lot. Vice. We have Vice the Determined, Vice the Blue Rogue, and Vice 159 or 195 or whatever. And that's Ica the skanky slut girl.
Yeah, so one of them uses a sword, the other one uses a fucking boomerang.
And apparently, I don't know if the canon of this is true, but apparently in Valkyrie Chronicles, they're going out or whatever. It's really weird.
They're not going out.
They say honey.
Not in this game.
No, but
I know, but
I don't know if that's canon or
not.
not.
We're talking about this game.
So this is a battle system. It's a battle system.
Hey, they were going out. Oh wait, we haven't gotten there yet. So this is a story battle. Very easy. If you lose, just put the game away. So these guys aren't really all that strong. And unlike Arcadia, these battles don't take 30 minutes. They also actually the background changes with the game.
It's the only time you're going to be seeing this background here. Well, it kind of gets recolored later on, but. That's the story for another.
Oh, by the way, just in case you're wondering, we're playing the GameCube version.
That's why I said Legends on it. Probably know that.
Oh, that's right. So this is a cutscene. They have it surrounded, and one of my favorite lines are coming up. It's like it's 1 against 5.
It's 2 against 5.
2 against 5, whatever. 2 against 5, and then That's Vice's father. He got shot, and he's
Dying.
like dying. He's just like, you should recount. I only count 4 of you. That's a badass line. If I ever became a pirate, which I won't, that'd be a line I would say.
Let's go.
You are a pirate. No, what was that? The details song. Okay, there's 3 treasure chests here. It's very important you get every fucking treasure chest you can.
Oh, why don't you tell them about what we're doing in this?
We're 100% in it. What's special about that?
Just making sure they know that. So that way, if you miss something, everybody in the whole fucking world can tell you what you missed.
Well, I'm gonna be following. I have a treasure chest FAQ, so that's what I'm really worried about because all the other stuff could be gotten again. There's going to be one person I'm going to be referring to a lot in this game, and his name is Arcadia Legends. He's the only reason I've 100% this game because of him or her. I think it's a girl. I'm not sure.
So this is Alfredo or whatever his name. I just call him
Alfonso.
Alfonso. That's it.
Damn, Imperial, they like Spanish kind of names.
And just so you know, the guy next to him, that's his vice captain. I thought I'd just throw that against you.
He's very important to the story.
Well, no.
He is, actually. I'm not going to lie. He is.
Who, the vice captain or Alfonso?
Yes, vice captain.
I thought he died.
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Later. Not now. It's very important later on. That he does something later on. Yeah, you just spoiled he died. Oh wait, no, he doesn't die.
So this game has little sound bits. It doesn't really have full-on voice acting because this is really.
Well, unless you put it in the computer, then Vice yells at you.
Yeah, if you put in the wrong, if you have the Dreamcast version and you put it in a computer or something, Vice and Fina kind of get mad at you.
No, Fina doesn't get mad.
Oh, it's only a
She's
Vice.
too kind.
Only Vice Aka.
The Vice kind of gets annoyed with you, and Fina and I does get mad. But Fina's like, please put us back in the Dreamcast.
I could have made a joke there, but I'm not going to. So I left all the story battles in here. Oh, what? It's kind of like there's elemental weaknesses, but we don't
have any.
But we don't have any yet.
I don't really know any of them. I know fire and grass and water and.
So basically, each color of their weapons has a different ability. Like, Vice's is red, so he uses fire. So his build. Sorry about that. Vice's has a fire ability. Aika's is green, and it's kind of like it's supposed to be used for healing, and there is some poison spells you can learn with the green. And then the ones here are using yellow weapons. Those are mostly electric and paralyzing spells.
I forgot to treasure chest that's down here, but I'll go get it later.
Oh yeah, another thing that was a battle.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what? Wait, where's the camera in this game kind of weird at some points. You can see a treasure chest down there in the corner. I was like, oh shit, I go get that.
So, and then there's something else that fire does. Like every element you have, it has an attack ability, then it usually has a secondary ability. Like the green is poison and healing, fire is fire abilities, and it usually has an attack increasing ability.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you some of the differences between Arcadia Legends and Arcadia Original. The original had a lot of random battles, and everybody was getting really annoyed about it. So when they released Legends, they cut that down and made the experience points higher. And they also had new discoveries and oh yeah, this is the menu. That's how you heal.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, so they have some new bounties and other stuff, but we'll get more into that later on.
Did you guys just sell your ships in the original or something like that? Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Dreamcast was kind of like the PC of back here because you can mod stuff, and they modded this guy's Arcadia ships a lot.
And how you level up because you haven't figured it out yet?
You win the battles and you fire.
You change weapons. You change your weapon colors to whatever weapon you want. We'll get more into that when we can actually do that. Well, you can, but we're not going to get into that yet.
You level up your magic that way.
And that's how you level up your magic. Because when you win a battle, then you add that points to the magic spell you're using, and then you learn magic. There's 6 different elements. There's one element you don't get till way later. Like I think never mind. You get kind of earlier than I think you do.
Wait, here goes the power of the Dreamcast printing up. An outside environment. Wow.
That is quite a few.
And look at that. You can see from 12 feet ahead of you. That's a Dreamcast, man.
I thought you go to outside environments quite a bit.
Dreamcast.
I'm just saying this a few times in this game. You go in an outside environment. Well, I said it twice in case you're wondering. You couldn't see. I was using air quotes the second time. And there wasn't a cut there. That's really how it happens. I know I was playing. That was like that's kind of awkward. I thought vice captains were called first mates, but then I'm not much of a sailor man, so I wouldn't know.
He's a traitor, or no? That's just what we're gonna tell him.
Yeah, so he uses swords. I don't think you. Oh, no, I'm not gonna talk about it. So as you can see, no, there's no such thing as metal in this. No weapons made out of metal in this game.
Well, it's a metal.
There is one game. There is one weapon that's made out of metal.
This is metal.
It's
moonstone.
Yeah, it's a moonstone. It's a stone. No, not metal.
It's pretty much just metal. It's a rock.
If you want to say, okay, fine, whatever. Who cares? It's a game. And then I don't know how he doesn't know that the air pirates are behind him. Did not hear the door open.
And Phoenix on the ground, and Ike is taking care of her. And then Sky High starts.
Okay, since I've already pretty much spoiled it, she does join your party. I spoiled it already. So he gets mad and he sixes. And this is your first boss battle's kind of soon. Your first boss battle is easy as hell. If you
1 second. Whatever.
So
I'll explain this later. Antonio, Antonio is the boss name. They kind of like the Spanish kind of thing going on for the Empire for some reason.
yeah, so this is your first boss. He's easy. If you just use your special attacks. There's only one person with special attacks, but you get moonberries, and that's how you learn more. But we'll get into that later. What are you doing?
Just stretching.
So this is the first boss. He has electrical attack.
And he hates Aika.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Whenever I battle him, he doesn't really go. He just kind of alternates. And that's his special attack. Unlike Arcadia and Arcadia, there's no way you can actually physically move around.
But it gets kind of annoying at some points, but it doesn't really play a big factor.
Because there are because like if Vice and Aika were in line of fire, they would both get hit by that attack. And there's no way to really move around, but you can usually find some way around it. And if you're okay enough, you can get and Eric, he's playing this time. I'm not playing it. I might play if I have to grind, but in this game you really don't have to grind at all. So this is Cutlass Fury, the first special attack.
Vice has the best one, except for one that Athena gets, which I love, because he can spam against bosses and it still works. There's some bosses in this game you can just totally wuss out on. You don't have to fight them all. But this is the one where you actually fight this guy. So, if you have the healing spell, you can use that, but you're pretty much guaranteed to get it. It's retarded.
So by now, Vice will probably have one fire spell, and Aika will have one healing spell.
Mike had one healing spell, one fire spell.
Oh, this is something we didn't mention. In this game, if you regular attack the bosses and monsters, and even you have a chance of counter-attacking. I think there's even an accessory you can get in this game that causes you to counterattack more often.
The counter brace, I'm gonna get that.
That's a counterattack right there.
Oh, I had to get that, don't I?
I know, is it in a treasure chest?
Yes.
Then yes, you have to get it. So he makes you. So even though he shoots electrical power out you, it isn't always this Thunder of Fury. Where did you get this thing anyway? You never find this thing in the wild. So where do you get it?
The Empire.
But you go to the Empire, you never fight anything like this in the wild.
And for me,
says I'm spoiling, I'm not. You go to everywhere and you fight monsters. You never find this thing in the wild.
I'm never gonna play video games with you ever again. Oh yeah. Nice view of
Yeah. You just had to do that, didn't you?
Yeah, I was thinking about that way. Like, I need to stare at because that's just annoyed Evan.
You knew it was going to annoy me. So I'm in there taking a test. You're playing this like, annoy Evan. And then you just. Yeah, so we're doing this today because I got out early and I thought, why not? This is so because is one of my favorite RPGs. So
And the music changes how what you're doing. And then when your partner's like, goes, "Dun!" Like, okay, I'm just going to heal him. And they're like, like, oh, come down.
and I know I've always spoiled like 2 things for you. If I spoil anything, I'm sorry. It's just something I know when I started talking about Skies of Arcadia, I spoil things. And there's one guy I was talking to Skies of Arcadia about, and I gave him a spoiler. He was like, "Well, I haven't gotten that far yet." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So I told him what one of his party members were.
If you spoil too much, I'm soloing this.
Huh?
If you spoil so much, I'm gonna solo this.
Oh, I'm not gonna spoil much. Man, this shoe is dead.
Yeah, you probably leveled to level 3, but I didn't.
Yeah,
So
because this is a let's play, but you can. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That's why I did so bad.
So if
And then you got this ship for somehow.
it's a life, those are lifeboats basically in this world, and you see those multiple times. Wait, that's not. Oh, he has a different kind of light ship. Whatever. Well, he got away. I guess we shouldn't go after him. I mean, you have a ship. Go after him.
Where's the ship? Oh, well, so we have to go all the way back to the thing and go back on the ship. Hey, Dad, he's marine away.
Oh, so Dine doesn't see that?
Dine's not on the ship.
Is Amy on the ship?
No, I don't know, Evan.
Well, you
think you're trying to put logic in all these games, and that's. Don't you know wake up?
That's my thing. That's my gimmick. Your gimmick is making lesbian jokes the whole time.
Anyway, so
You sound like a total asshole, like 5% of the time. So it plays this really romantic music.
how's this romantic?
Yeah, not romantic. I guess.
You're the one who said the Velvet Room music was depressing.
What music?
The music of the Velvet Room in Persona.
Well,
How's that depressing?
Sound depressing.
Okay, should I do the joke here?
Nah, I
Oh.
don't. You're gonna piss off Sony fanboys. Don't do it. And
This is like way back
okay.
when the PS3 sucked.
Okay. When the PS3 first came out, that was the punching bag, and we made a joke back when it first came out. He was doing a camcorder let's play of this game.
It wasn't Let's Play. I was all over the place.
It was all over the place, and at one point, oh well, I guess it's not there anymore. Oh no, wait, there's still, what the hell?
What?
Oh, I thought there was more.
Wait, so Fina wakes up my room. Wait, where's my Wii? And then
don't make that joke. What the fuck? No one cares. She reminds me of somebody, but I don't know who. Fina and Riffy are kind of similar. Only Fina isn't
Vice.
Not as naive. And now they're just introducing themselves. I like that little necklace she has.
The totem pole.
Totem pole.
It's like Brady Bunch shit. Oh yeah, here's the Swallow Buckle level. There's a certain level I want to get to at a certain point in the game that I need to keep.
Because you get certain things if you get to a certain swashbuckling level.
I think at a certain point I can't fight a certain boss if I don't get a certain point at a certain swashbuckle level at a certain point.
Then you can't get. Swear this fucking mic. So where were we? Swashbuckling level. There's a certain point, if you don't get your swashbuckling level up to a certain point, and a certain point in the game, then you can't get everybody's ultimate weapon. That's... Well,
it's not an ultimate weapon.
There's a certain person you need to get an ultimate weapon. A certain person you talk to.
Not Vice's.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, anyway. She's in bed, and I don't think they've talked about it yet. Oh yeah, they're talking about the different pirates. There's black pirates and blue rogues. Blue rogues rob from the Imperial and they keep the treasure and...
They give the treasure to people.
They give the treasure to people, whatever. They help people out. And they're kind of like the Blue Cross of this world.
Are the Robin Hood.
Whatever. Robin Hood didn't kill people, okay?
So?
They kill people. And
that totally makes them different.
And I didn't see Robin Hood fight monsters either.
Just think they're like Robin Hood. Well, Robin Hood's the same person.
And then black pirates steal from everybody, including merchant ships. They only attack armed ships. Black pirates attack.
So unlike Arcadia and Tasia and Evan, I'm not going to dick around. I'm just going to go straight to all the places.
Oh, you don't dick around?
Well, I'm not dicking around right now.
You're going to dick around. Trust me.
Oh man, I can't wait to go to all the discoveries. You guys gonna like those episodes, all the editing I'm going to have to do and shit. Be fun. There's a certain point when I get to a certain point in the game, now I'm going to start doing all the discoveries at one point, one little chunk.
Yeah, That's why when you said we're 100% this, I said you're playing it because I never 100% this game, nor do I want to. Hope you have fun finding that line. Just
what line?
Just a line.
The line was the
you guys.
You find it once, it's not that bad. But
I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but you'll know what we're talking about soon enough.
That's why I'm using Arcadia Legends. So if you guys really need to know, go watch his. He's better, or she, or her.
Whatever.
She's better than me.
So Dine pretty much called you up, and now he's saying like you want to take the ship for a spin. The first time I got to here, I didn't really read it, and he said like, "Oh, just go north." I got lost. I was like, what?
Yeah, here you can also find the discovery. I said no, because it's really simple. You can go up and down with the C stick, and then move the control stick with move around, so like digging around.
Let's keep digging around.
And you can have a discovery here.
That's the first discovery. Discoveries.
Okay, I can tell you who's great this if you want me to.
Did it spoil anything? Not
really. They talk about him a lot later on, but he's not very important to this main story. You can probably figure it out if you played the game before and you read some of the stuff. And it says a D on it, and it's not somebody else that you're probably thinking it is, but it's...
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Who?
Turn off the mic. Yeah.
Yeah, go fishing here. There's a very important part later on that revolves on fishing that I'm really trying to get, because it's
fishing,
really,
I think it's called ramming into the fish. It's not really
they call it fishing in game.
Oh, it's fishing.
That's how dark. That's dang it. Let's say his name. That's what they call fishing. There's the oh yeah, it's super moves. Okay, that's how you learn super moves, moonberries.
Why did you give Taika?
Because Vice's Counter Strike is the better. And plus, I want to give him that strongest one before the second moon boss.
Okay, well.
Some playing Persona 3 moon bosses.
So
I'm about to see the best character in the game.
So this part's almost over. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the like.
We're going to be quiet for the rest of it.
No, I'm just saying. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay chunk of it. So this is our home, or their home.
I'm going to have a griper battle later on.
Yeah, she looked like she was really hurt. You know, she's just walking around.
She has nice hips. I'm not gonna lie. For an anime character, she has pretty nice.
Oh, look at those earrings. It's like hooker earrings.
Hey, Fiona, what's up? That's our romance scene. Won't be very long, okay?
Yeah, so this game is gonna be a lot more quieter than Arcadia was, and there's no. You gotta go to the Senate. There's no politics in this game. Well,
there's a little bit.
There's a little bit, but it's not annoying. It doesn't really encounter the story all that much. It's more war tactics than regular politics, I guess.
Not really. Well, there's kind of a war kind of thing.
So I can tell all the.
Here comes. Yeah, you might kind of see him in the back.
I think you see him better later on. So you see, everyone on this island is butt ugly. Oh,
how?
So are the kids. Where's Pal? There he is. You can see him. He's running around. Pal's the best character of this game.
I'm gonna go out of my way to find Pal later on.
She's so happy to see the children running around.
Well, she's Pal, and it's really crazy.
Oh yeah, good point.
And she contradicts herself later on. I was gonna say that right now.
Yeah, if
she does.
Oh, by the way, if you can go into first person view. We didn't
I do that next episode. I have a little fun. I stare at stuff. I get mad at Vice too, because he's being a fucking moron.
Did you do the handkerchief scene? Okay, didn't make you do the handkerchief scene. You know what we're talking about. You'll see it.
I didn't drop any frames either.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this 30-minute part or whatever.
Didn't seem that long. Of course, when it's not 30-minute boss battles, that kind of shit going on.
We have stuff to talk about. I think the longest boss in this game probably takes, what, like 5 minutes? If even that.
Okay.
There you go, that's
so we're using the rest of our archives and take pictures until we run out.
Yeah, I think we still have like 3 more. Something like that.
Let's see, I see one we haven't used. I can think of one more, and I can think of another one.
I can think of 2 more that we haven't used. Yeah, so.
I can think of one that I can't
wait to use. So that's Telesophonia. If you've never played the game, play it. And you didn't buy on the Wii, it's your fault we're not getting those other games. Just throwing it out there. I'll see you in part 2.